one more on the flip side of it, and we mentioned like what we did well for you, but what frictions do you see as far as Lockstep or any IT providers that could do better or they're lacking in doing, in your opinion? What can we do that we're not doing right now to make your life a little easier, whether it's a VCSO or...
I not to make his head too big, but honestly, I would like to see more people looking to the way that Derek and I have worked together to build this the technology path for this firm, and Brent. But like the way that I haven't seen that with anybody else we've worked with, that extreme focus into business process and firm strategy and governance and all that. Like the deep dive into what we're doing and why we're doing it. I mean, we had quotes from Derek when we debriefed our recent office acquisition on how we should the questions we should be asking ourselves going into the investment of a branch office. It's a pretty wild thing to involve your MSP in, and to be fair, a fairly high expectation. But just that degree, it's some active interest in the actual underlying business changes the entire game, right? So if you just know my IT stack, it's a totally different firm. If you just know my network stack and my storage topology and how we've got our clusters set up, like that's great, and that helps from an engineering perspective, but it doesn't get down to the heat of what we need to do to grow and improve. I mean, it may not be another SAN that we need in the environment, or that we need to set up multiple vSphere nodes. It may be that we need to scale down based on wanting to go more mobile. Maybe we need to be more cloud. But that is, we're able to partner directly on that.
That's awesome.
I don't see that with other providers at the moment. I haven't really worked with anybody that's drilling into that business process. And again, to be fair, there are vendors that you're not really looking, like I'm trying to get an oil change. I don't want you to talk to me about like all the pieces that make this work, or why I should also have a tune-up. There are vendors that we engage for that, but there's a difference, I think, between the folks that you engage for specific services or for a specific project, and your actual partner organization. Mm-hmm. And maybe that's different at a different scale or size of firm or company. But for a company at our size, we said about 275 folks, so we can't have a huge team. Who we partner with is key.
Yeah.
If we don't have a strong partner, we're going to be limited to just what I personally know or what my staff personally knows. Whereas partnering up with a strong organization, I mean, in my head, we've got nearly a 50-person IT team. We've got a lot of depth in the bench, and a lot of comfort to the executives on our redundancy and resiliency if anything should happen. That they're covered. That there are people that actually understand not just what kind of servers we have in the environment, but understand why we're doing what we're doing and what our plan is going forward.